Start every video with a smile, even though you're having a hard time breathing. And like in that picture, I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I have no idea what it is. I haven't eaten anything different. I haven't taken anything different. My friend think it was this is a stress reaction to I had two stressful situations in a row. And I've always said stress is the biggest one that tries to take you out. Stress, stress, stress. But man, I mean, I'm breaking out on my arms. My arms are breaking out all over my body. And the clothes I wore is I changed a new set of clothes. It's the same clothes I washed last week. So my friend thinking it was a situation in the washer I haven't used in a long time. They just got some new washers here. I usually go to the laundromat, and there was a situation where some kids went in there and did something bad to my clothes. And I confronted them and stuff like that. And I was asking to see their parents. Where are your parents at? Where are your parents at? And it's a stressful situation anytime you've got to deal with other people, kids. That's stressful because you don't know how people's parents are going to react and stuff like that. And I'm a big guy, so I'm always cordial and careful with kids anyway. I was a juvenile correction officer. So, I understand kids and, kids just being kids. But still, you mess with people's clothes. Man, people paying money to wash stuff. But I don't know. Maybe it was that. I mean, what did I eat? I didn't eat anything but some chips. It wasn't even some chips, it was some leftover chips I was just trying to put on my stomach. But I've taken some Benadryl, because of my size, I always got to be focused, that I'm not having any kind of issue. But I mean, if this beard wasn't here, you would see it would be all over. And it's crazy. What's really crazy about this, I was consciously thinking about this issue in this one hotel I stayed at for long term. They had issues there. And right before I went to wash my clothes, I was thinking, I was like, I don't know, my mind went into the thoughts of, breaking out with stuff back in the day. And it's like, is that all part of the issue? People in the comments saying, hi, 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 hi. Is that all a part of it? Is this like what I'm going through right now? Is this like a mental thing that I did to myself? Mentally, am I mentally projecting this into my reality? Everybody's joining in. I wish you peace, health, and wealth. Send you gratitude always. Thank you. Talk in the comments as you wish. But no, that's what I'm saying. It's just like all of a sudden I'm breaking out and I've got hives everywhere. I mean, I very seldomly have allergic reaction to anything. Then I'm thinking, did I get bit by a wasp outside and didn't know it, or a bee or something? So the first thing I did is come in and got some Benadryl here. Took two Benadryls, trying to see what's going on. But somebody said I'm depressed. Depressed, according to Ralph Smart, you need deep rest. And Ralph Smart talks about that all the time. But I don't know. I like I said, didn't eat anything. It's itching and it's harder to breathe. So, but hey, I didn't get a chance to go to the gym yesterday and do this live stream that I usually do on a Saturday. I went in about 2 in the morning. I pushed one of my videos up to kind of cover for Saturday, but I said, well, I'm gonna get on here and do a live stream today. Yesterday, very interesting day, man. Your days, the stress level, your days, what you go through. I wanted to go to the gym, but I need to take my vehicle to get serviced because where I stay at, you have to get inspections, or at least for right now. And I'm separating the keys, and I mentally lost track, and the key dropped. And I'm not going to tell you yet where it dropped, but I go from my mechanic shop, which is about 2.5 miles away, is the gym I work out. So I was like, well, I'm gonna walk to the gym, and then, probably walk back home. But I was thinking, well, I'm probably gonna take an Uber if I'm really tired. So I get to the gym, talking to the people at the gym, and then all of a sudden, as I'm putting my stuff in my locker, all my keys are not there. And it's like my house key, mailbox key, and another important key. And I was like, oh, what the hell? So mentally, I said my prayers. I said one of the prayers that Billy Carlson talked about. And I said, I'm going to find these keys. Mentally, the mind keeps track of everything, and I was just having a conversation with one of my friends, and the mind's going to keep track. So I said, man, I'm going to go back and I'm going to find these keys. Walk back, almost probably took the exact route back to my mechanic shop. And I go in there, of course, they didn't have them inside. And I said, well, let me check my vehicle. Maybe I dropped them, such and such. And I was trying to think, where did I ever hide my spare key? Where's that spare key? Is it in at my job in a locker? I don't know. It's like, where's the spare key? I was thinking, where's the spare? Lo and behold, it was right there on the seat. I was like, what? I was like, how did you lose it? Did I lose it there? People are gonna say the angels put it there, the fairies put it there. It's like, I don't know. You know, when did I lose that key there? How did it get to where it was at and to the location it was at? And I was like, at that point, it was like after 12 something, and the gym closes earlier on a Saturday. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna get something to eat. Then I ate something that I really should have ate. And I said, well, I need to walk this off. So I decided I'm gonna walk 5 miles back home. And to people who are in shape and are in good health, or who jog every day, who run every day, 5 miles going back home is nothing. But if your body is not used to something like that, you're not conditioned to that. 5 miles going back home is a journey. It's taxing to your body. I had to stop so many times going home to get back to the house. I mean, I had to stop, like, sometimes I had to stop for like 30 minutes, halfway point, to get some rest. And I was just sitting in different places. You got your phone, and I'm listening to stuff in the background and stuff like that. Um, Somebody's in this comment. I need new brakes, E300s. Mr. Hurl, you're having fun today, ain't you? Enjoy. Um, so when you're coming, you're walking, you're tired. My wife she calls, and I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to make it back. I'm walking. Now I could have Ubered. But being that masculine mindset, I was like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. And when I got home later on that night, I couldn't even get out the bed. I mean, my legs were so sore. I was so tired. Uh, but I did it. This morning I had to take some gout medicine to be able to move around today. Sore and tired, but I didn't get a chance to work out. So I was like, hey man, you got to do something. You just can't be lazy. Just can't. You got to do something for the day. And then now today I had two important things to do. One was wash my clothes, and I went through this whole event with these kids over here. I don't think they just was being dirty, but I mean they put some ice cream wrapper in my little laundry basket. And if I didn't catch it and I threw the clothes back on, it would ruin my bottom clothes. I would have to rewash some clothes. And I was asking, hey, where are your parents at? Talking to these kids, but you got to be careful talking to these people, kids, because kids will say you said one thing, and now you're fighting with the parents, and it becomes. And I was just saying, hey, where your parents at? I need to call the police, man, because they were vandalizing the laundry room. I was like, Y'all are doing other stuff in there. I started seeing smearing on the wall. I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? This ain't your property. What are you doing? But of course, parents know where to be in sight because parents they ain't keeping up with their kids like that. So that being said, man, it's just trying to print out some paperwork. Just remember, we smile because the smile is the energy that you're trying to maximize. You're trying to not just trying to maximize, you're not even trying. You're healing. You're letting the worries go away. I feel the body calming down. Let me express this to you. 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes into this video. A lot of times we all go on the internet and we search for stuff that actually works. Oh, what can bring down your blood pressure real quick? What do you do for this? Always health benefits. But I'm gonna tell you what de-stresses you real quick, and it's always work. And I don't know, I'm about to do it now. So what it is, you're supposed to take in a deep breath, and at the very end, do like that, inhale it more, and then out your mouth. And the reason why I gotta be careful, cause man, I'm having issues breathing. Whatever this reaction is obviously it's causing a like a asthma moment for me, And I don't say I suffer from asthma. I had an inhaler at one point. I think it's up there, but I mean, I mean, I can walk, I can kind of jog and stuff and move and not really lose breath. So, decompress. Like Harold was talking earlier, he was talking about Harold was saying that man, look at this what this guy was talking about. He said he's depressed. Are you happy? How much was your car service? I need 300 new rear brakes. Yeah, that's what I need. 300, man, it's 300 pounds. So Harold seems like he's over across the Great Pond in Great Britain somewhere over there. Enjoying your life, man. Enjoy your life. I hope new brakes don't cost $300 I need. So that's a lot, but it's like right here. It's all still swollen. I just wanted to do this. I ain't trying to die. That's not the goal to go to the other side right now. We got other stuff need to accomplish on this side, but I just really needed to get this out. I just need to really talk and get this out. Uh, that breathing thing I did, I know how I know it works because of this. The blood pressure monitor. I would check my blood pressure, be like 150 over like 95, and I would do the breathing. Then it would go down to like 130. I'll do it again and go down to like 120. So I'll do it like third time and it'd be like down to like 121 over like 82, you know. Seem to work. Hopefully it feels like the Benadryl's kicking in. I'm getting more relief breathing. Uh uh What's the words? It's funny, learned that in Spanish class, people with filler words. You know what I mean? Uh it's something when you catch it later on. But yeah, my neck is swollen under here. Anybody ever broke out like that? And like I don't think I'm allergic to bees or wasps or any. I mean, yeah, the bees will sting and they hurt, but I don't think I would need a EpiPen or anything. I've never had that in my life. But whatever it was, we are receiving peace, health, wealth. We're receiving. We're pulling ourselves back, bringing ourselves back. Let the, as Will Huff like to say, let the body does what the body do. The body will heal itself. You have that's any of the great healers are talking. I see Yaki Awaken is talking about it more and more. He gives you the avenues, he gives you the tools. Your body is designed to heal itself. It is designed very, very well. You know, we had a conversation with one of my other friends about is there a higher being? I think religious stuff that's going on here is not God. I don't think any religion here is even really close to what God is. And I and Billy Carlson talks about it a lot now. Uh, I think there's a higher force, a higher presence. How much it gets interfered with your day to day lives or even cares or is about that, I think that's the biggest thing. But I think the religious part here is so flawed because one of my friends asked today, we were talking, and I asked him, we were listening to something, and I said, you know, these are the same people who believe that God had to kill his only son to make a point. And I'm thinking, how logical is that? How crazy is it? Oh, well, my God is a fearing God, a God fearing God. My God is a jealous God. You know, they'll always give their excuses. But he was like, he was analyzing. He said, man, I analyzed it. It's just like, don't sound right. I was like, I know. It doesn't sound right. Uh, it sounds like this is an individual of higher presence, higher technology, higher power, and is talking to lesser informed beings. You know, I use this example. You know, so-called Tesla wants to go to Mars. In my own opinion, I believe Barack Obama's from Mars. Heard that on like Coast to Coast way back in the day. But Tesla wants to go to Mars, and what if he gets to Mars and he meets people that are 10,000 years under what we are? You know, 10,000 years less advanced than what we are. And they hit them with the military active denial system, the frequency system that they send out that make you feel like you're hot, make you feel like you're cold, hearing things in your mind, maybe breaking out in hives. Uh-oh, somebody hit me with the active denial system. And these people are going to instantaneously deify. Most times they're going to instantaneously deify higher beings that show up, you know, because they don't understand technology. And that's hence for, think about this. It's been over, close, coming up on 2,000 years uh, since one of the major characters in the Bible was around. Uh, Other major characters over 2,000 years. Where are these God beings at? Where are the angels at? And you know, people in their own, like Kevin Samuels say, anecdotal lives are going to be like, you know, well, I saw angel and I saw God and I talked to God. Well, I talk to God all the time. Now, I did a video, you know, God talks more than anything. The presence of God, the true force never stops talking, never stops communicating because it always wants to build and give you information and move you forward. Yeah, you got free will, but they don't want you to use that free will and hurt yourself in a sense. So I feel like that true force is always communicating, always there. But we're talking about the biblical sense, or you know, and not even just the Bible, the Jewish Torah, the Quran, or the I Chant, all these other books. Where are these beings at? You know, perfect time to show up. Now you got social media that's global. You get on TV now, everybody sees you. If you're this god and you show up now, I mean, it's like people going to bow down and worship. Or some people say that's going to be the what was that blue beam project where they come and act like either God or act like some aliens or something. Uh, so they always got these names for these different things. But man, I'm more worried about I'm breaking out and itching like crazy. So we're in a social media age. you know. But look, I broke out with something. Breathing seems to be doing better. Thankful, thankful. Receive peace, health, wealth. Give gratitude always. So, no one else is talking in the comments. Uh, no one else is talking in the comments. So, don't know. Well, well, well. But looks like two people are still watching. Oh boy. Oh God. Oh, somebody. I'm here, bro. Uh, whew, calm down. Stay focused. Oh boy. Okay. The interesting thing is I've got some medication over there that I went to the hospital a couple years ago, and it is designed for these moments. Uh, it's designed for the moments when you break out or you're having an anxiety moment. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't like really taking medicine like that. I noticed that, man, I get 30 of those gout pills, and somehow I got to start tracking how often I take them. But I only take them when I need to walk, when I need to move around. Uh, but I ordered some magnesium, Dr. Bird's magnesium. I've got the vitamin D3, and I've been taking that more, the vitamin D3. But the magnesium, that helps you sleep at night. It is a de-stressor, getting magnesium in your system. I've been trying to eat avocados again, but I haven't found any avocado. The avocados are like out of season or they're not getting here fresh. We've had issues with the storms of shipping and stuff like that. And look at that. You can tell. See, swole. Swole for all the wrong reasons. Eat more avocados. Avocados, there's a lot of good fat and other vitamins and nutrients in avocados, and I love avocados. Uh, didn't get a chance to go to the store and get that. That's what I wanted, some avocados. So tomorrow I'm supposed to be having breakfast where we're going tomorrow. So really don't need to eat anything tonight. Nothing. I should have, if I would have ate, I should have ate before 12 noon. So I've got on here and I've talked my little presentation of like I like to talk. Get this out of my system. I got my little light. Look at that, the light on, the little halo light. If I crank up crank it up, you'll see it more. Let's do the little modes. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Suitcase, you are mic'd. What is that? Who is this? Who is this gentleman? Finn. Who is Finn? 8,000. Suitcase. You are Mike. Your mic. It says, are you saying put it up? Can you hear me? Am I not being heard? Put it up? No, I'm being heard because I'm listening to myself. Man, it just says suitcase your mic. Okay. They don't like what you're talking about. Look at that. We're still going through it. Going through the health data. Do you sell your food stamps? Do I sell my food stamps? You get food stamps? Yeah, who gets food stamps? Man, I don't be honest with you. If I was getting food stamps, I would not sell them. Right now, you obviously, whoever you are not living in America. Man, it is so expensive over here in America. It's like, oh man, that's too much light. Yeah, we gotta turn that off. Ooh, Lord. Turn this light back on. Ooh, that was scary. Trying to find that. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it off. Yeah, that's all right. Let's get it back to the normal light. Uh, so somebody's trying to be funny. Finn, you enjoying the good life. I'm glad you're here though. Glad you're here. I don't get a chance to have the children in the presence too much, but they do show up. It's for eternity. Yeah, hair is weird. Man, it says, do you sell your food stamps? Is your mattress on the flow? Oh man, it's funny. Yeah. So, like I said, obviously you don't live in America. Uh, Very expensive over here. People want, and like I said, the guy earlier, Hurl, who was talking about 300 pounds. The I think the pound is it. The pound is 25% stronger than the dollar. So if I went and converted $1 to a pound, they would only give me 75 cents. But if I took a pound and converted it to a dollar, they would give me $1.25. Uh, so where did you learn to read? I don't know, man. Public schools. You heard of public schools? Tennessee public schools, the school system. Went to the Tennessee, graduated from the Tennessee public school system. Does that make you feel better if I talk like that? Make you feel superior and stronger, more confident in yourself? But that being said, man, it's been interesting. It's almost 30 minutes on here. Use a live stream. So thank you, Mr. Finn 8000, for being on here also. Keeping it entertaining, I can tell you that much. But that was funny. Says, is your mattress on the floor? Yeah, that's hood. That's hood for you. That's country. That is country, but not on this show. I'm actually a licensed plumber in the state of Texas. I actually make living wage. You know, you wish you made more. Man, I would like to make more money, but you got to be in the field that you're selling dreams to people. And not even dreams, it's just if you charge $400 to put in a sink or a faucet, let's just go with this. 400 to put in a faucet. That was the normal price. If you could talk a person into doing it for 800, a lot of people do it. And a lot of plumbers, they'll commit themselves to that and say, hey, well, you're getting my service, you're getting my quality. This is what I'm worth. And it's a beautiful thing, but uh, there's karma. There's checks and balances everywhere. As I'm selling my service for a higher price, people are selling their food service for a higher price. People are going to sell their cars for a higher price, their housing for a higher price, their clothes for a higher price. There's checks and balances in all of it, and you want to be hopefully on the right side of it. But that being said, I thank you, Mr. Fan, 8,000. Hope you join us once again in the future. Come up with some more good analyzing thoughts. But that being said, I want to wish everyone peace, health, wealth. We give gratitude always, as I'm just learning like everyone else, going through my health journey. And at this point, and the reason why I mostly did it is because this is a health scare that I'm going through. What the hell happened to make me break out the way I broke out? Man, I mean, it is everywhere. What what did this? What did this? Back to you, Mr. Finn. Back to you. So that being said, it's I'm gonna take this other medicine in a couple hours. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight and we'll make it to another day. Until next time, people, as I leave you with a smile.